Hi guys, it's Ray here from Man City Fan Chat. Not a lot going on today, and as I said on Twitter earlier on today, I wasn't going to do a video. There's not enough of a story out there, but I thought I'll do a very short video. Once again, singing the praises of Oleksandr Zinchenko, a guy we've taken to our hearts, as I said last year, and obviously it's a good phrase because other people want to use it too. But the news about Oleksandr Zinchenko is following on from Kyle Walker signing a 5-year contract or a contract extension to keep him at City for 5 years until 2024, which was yesterday. The news, fantastic news, that Oleksandr Zinchenko has also signed a contract extension which will keep him here till 2024. Wow. What a 12 months it's been. What a 24 months it's been for the chap. Young guy. It looked like he had no chance 2 seasons ago, honestly. Ben Mendy was here. Zinchenko could never break really into our midfield with a midfield of, we just bought Bernardo Silva, we had David Silva, we had Kevin De Bruyne, Ilkay Gundogan, Fernandinho. Out wide we had Leroy Sané we just bought. We had on the other wing Raheem Sterling. We had Gabby Jesus who could play out. And we had Phil Foden in midfield, snapping at everybody's heels, trying to get through. Zinchenko looked like he was gone off ski. There's nothing left for Zinchenko at City. That's what it appeared. And he put his foot down, put his head down. Sorry, worked hard. And when Ben Mendy got injured, Fabian Delph took over. And when Delph got injured, Zinchenko took over. Yes, he made mistakes. There's no doubt about that. But he never put his head down. Never put his head down. He never got down when he made a mistake. He just got on with it and tried to make amends. And I remember one game when he made a mistake, a bad mistake. I was sitting behind the goal. I thought, oh no, it's gonna. You could see what was going to happen. I think he just turned. He had no idea who was behind him, and he just turned, and he lost the ball, and the opposition scored. And he had his head in his hands. You could see he was aghast. He was really disappointed with himself. He knew he'd made a big boo-boo, a serious boo-boo, because you're trying to break into this team, a tough team to break into, Man City. But he got his head up, got his chest out, and the second half he was brilliant. He worked really, really hard, and he got us back into that game. And I think Pep afterwards spoke about him and said he never puts his head down. I think he said last season, he never, even though he wasn't in the team for 3 months or whatever, he never once complained. Always had a smile on his face, always worked hard. Yeah, he had the right attitude. And you got to love that in a player. Absolutely, you got to love that in a player, the right attitude. Zinchenko has the right attitude. So that couple of seasons back, he played about 7-8 league games, something like that. Nice for him. Last season, lot of talk last summer about going, was it Real Betis, going to Wolves, 15 million quid, and it looked all but done. Yeah, Ben Mendy was going to be back, and obviously Ben Mendy was going to be first choice, and Delph would be second choice, as he was the season before, and maybe Danilo would be there as well. Danilo's a good left back as well. So where did Zinchenko fit in? We were getting Mahrez as well. Leroy Sané had got a year under his belt. Phil Foden was still snapping to come through. So where was he going to fit in? But he stuck it out. He said, I'm going to stay and learn under Pep. It's like thinking, I'll never get this chance again. It's like when Brahim Diaz went to Real Madrid. A lot of people said, well, why would you do it? You're not going to play for Real Madrid. It's very difficult to break into their team, even possibly harder to break into their team than at City. But it's his dream. It's his dream. So you can forgive the guy. You can argue for making a poor decision to go from Real Madrid and not play there. But it's his dream to go and play there. So you can't complain about it. Same with Zinchenko. Just wants to play football. He was happy at City. City kind of resurrected his career. When he was nowhere, he had nowhere to train properly. The war in Ukraine and Russia, there's a lot of problems. So City kind of saved him is maybe the wrong word, but they kind of really helped him out. And so he stuck it out at City, training under Pep. You're going to get better and better and better. I think it's better to train for a couple of seasons under Pep and then go somewhere else, than go somewhere else early, because you're going to learn a lot under Pep. And last season, again, it transpired, Ben Mendy got injured, Delph got injured, Zinchenko was your man. And I'll say this, and I'll say it every day, and nearly every single game Zinchenko played, he made a glaring error. Because he's not a left back. He's he's a more of a left-sided midfield player. He's an attacking midfielder, or he can play, I think, for the Ukraine as a defensive midfielder. Anywhere across that midfield, I'd be happy to have Zinchenko for the Ukraine, maybe for City as well. He's going to put in a shift. He's going to put everything in. So he's not a left back. He's bound to make mistakes. Same with Delph did. Bound to make mistakes. But he give it everything, and praise from Pep. Absolutely loved the guy, and he saw the celebrations and goals, and people. As I said when I did that video last year, we took him to our hearts, and he's a real fan's favourite, young Kev, with that hairdo, young Kev we call him as well. But we took him to our hearts, and to be rewarded with a 5-year contract. Now I look at it and say, if Ben Mendy's number 1, Delph certainly ain't number 2. I'd rather have Zinchenko as my left back instead of Delph. That's at least he's got himself that far ahead, pushed it ahead of Fabian Delph, and he's a good player to have around. He seems very happy, seems very settled. That camaraderie and all that, messing about with the other players, it's all there. They do pick on him a little bit, same way they pick on Bernardo Silva, but they're not picking on him. It's just messing about. It's banter, it's love and all that, love between men or whatever you want to call it. So he's really, really worked hard to get to where he is, and I've got every admiration for the guy, full of respect, because he's shown what you can do with a certain amount of skill, play a different position, work hard, learn, keep a smile on your face, and anything's possible. Be positive. He could have sulked like apparently Leroy Sané sulked, or apparently Riyad Mahrez has sulked, and that doesn't help you. Sulking doesn't help. Okay, now I don't think Zinchenko will ever be a top-class left back. He's only 22 years old. He's got time. He can keep learning, But he fits into our system quite well because he's a forward-thinking, attacking left back. Got a good pass and a good long pass, which Pep does like. Zinchenko does it, and Aymeric Laporte from the left, right on the left-hand side. Sorry, from the left-hand side of the pitch across to the right wing. Yeah, pinging it out there. Both of them are great. We love him for that. So, Oleksandr Zinchenko getting that contract, absolutely fantastic. I still question his dress sense, but the guy's, he's a fantastic player for City now. One of our own. He's not. I don't think he classes as homegrown. I did look at this, I think yesterday or the day before for somebody, but I don't think he's certainly not been here long enough to qualify as homegrown. I think he would have needed at least another year, so that's slightly against him. But for his efforts, for his determination, for his commitment, for his never say die attitude, for his smile, Pep doesn't like players who, whose face is wrong. I think he said to Leroy Sané a couple of seasons back, change your face, when Leroy Sané was disappointed about being subbed when I think Delph was sent off against Wigan, and Leroy showed it on his face. I mean, it's natural. He's a kid. I'd have been sad as well. I might have cried to be subbed. I don't like that. But Pep said, change your face. It was a team game. Zinchenko certainly plays for the team. It's not about his glory. It's about the team glory. And that 5-year contract is testament to, as I said, what can be achieved by believing in yourself, determination, perseverance, and a lot of hard work. Zinchenko's done a great job at City. Long may it continue. Whatever happens going forwards, 5 years of Zinchenko, 5 years of Kyle Walker. Edison's still got a 5-year contract. I mean, most of the young players. I mean, Kyle Walker's an old man compared to the rest of them. But we've got so many players on long contracts. I think Johnny Stone's a long contract. Sterling's on a long contract. KDB. Everybody, almost, apart from David Silva. Obviously, he's approaching the end, sadly. Sergio Aguero, I think he's got a couple of years left. And Leroy Sané, who's 9, I think he's got 2 years left as well. But pretty much everybody else, long-term contract. It's all looking good for City. Oleksandr Zinchenko, fantastic. And mate, don't wear that. If you've seen the picture, don't wear that coat again. But yeah, great news, Oleksandr Zinchenko. It's an unusual one for me to do a video about, I'll be honest. It's not normal to do on something that you could argue is minor as a contract extension, but I'm excited at the moment. Things are going good for City. Looks like we're going to get Rodri. Angelina might be coming back. You know, it's all good news, happy days. Yeah, happy days for this channel. So guys, if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, it would be fantastic if you could do so. I'm really busting a gut to get to 1,000 subscribers as soon as we can, hopefully before the start of the season, so that we can, the main reason is, so I can do live streams on my phone. At the moment, I'm doing the live streams on the laptop. It's not the ideal scenario, especially if you need to be out and about. I can't lug the laptop around with me, and it'd be great to be able to do live streams on the phone. So hit that subscribe button, like the video if you like it, hit the bell icon to be notified of when new videos come out. Tell your mates, get involved with the live streams that we do every weekday and hopefully at weekends too. Just get involved as much as you can with the channel. I'm as interactive as you guys are. You know, I'm putting out videos every single day, at least one video every single day. Just doing as much as I can at the moment. Hopefully we'll get a new presenter on the channel within the next couple of months, and we'll just carry on growing and growing and growing. See you around, Blues.